Hello friends, this is Sunil sir, and we are going to learn a very important topic in Java. It's a math library functions. Okay, you people have used this library functions many a time. Many a time it happens that you have to do something in program, but you don't know which function is purely applicable. So today I'm going to show you the math library functions. Very interesting. Now, before learning any kind of library functions in Java, you people should know how these functions are reacting, what is the purpose of the function, and what are the return values, what are the values we have to pass to the function. All those things you should remember. Then and only then you can use these functions very efficiently. Okay, so first function we are going to learn is math.abs function. Okay, what is the purpose of this function? So this function returns absolute value. This function returns absolute value, okay, of the given value. Now what is absolute value? So absolute value simply means number without sign. Okay, so this function converts positive number to positive only. Okay, but it converts negative number to positive. Okay, the main purpose of this function is to convert a negative number to positive. Okay, so how to use this function? Let us assume I wanted to use the function, so I write math.absolute, and in the bracket I will write any negative number. Okay, and system will return its positive equivalent. Okay, so here answer will come in the format, whichever format you are providing there. See, here I wrote -5, so -5 will be converted into, yes, +5, but +5 is an integer, so I can say integer x is equals to, so here value of x will become +5. And if you are providing value in double format, then answer will also come in double format. So double x is equals to math.absolute. I am writing -5.23. So the value of x will become 5.23. What if I provide a positive number? What if I write int x is equals to math.absolute +4? Then in that case, what system will do? It will not convert anything and final output will be 4 only. Okay, understood this much? Please take a note of this. The next function is math.max function. What is the job of math.max function? It returns the largest of two values. Now here the most important part is two values. Okay, you can provide only two values to this function and it will give you the largest number. Whichever format you will write in the question, same to same format will be returned back. So I am writing int x is equals to math.max, and in the bracket I am writing two integer numbers. Okay, only two integer numbers. So value of x will become 34. Value of x will become 34 because 34 is larger from 34 and 22. If I am providing double value, then this function will give me answer in the double format. Okay, so here the largest number is 56.33. Okay, what if I provide one integer and one double? Then definitely answer will come in double format. Here I have provided one double value and one integer value, but my integer value is larger, but still system will give you answer in the form of double. So 55 will become 55.0. Okay, that is how our math.max function is working. The next function is math.min function. What it will do? Definitely it will return the smallest of two values. Okay, one more time, remember it works on only two values. If you provide three values, Java will give you error. Okay, if you write x is equals to mat.max and if you give three different values separated by comma, okay, I've given here three values, so Java will give you error. Java will give you what? Error. Okay, then we have math.min. What is the job of math.min? Yes, it will give you the smallest value. So depending upon the type provided, it will react. So if I am providing two integers, okay, x will be 22. If I am providing two double values, then the system will return double value. Okay, so here the smallest number is 45.22. Okay, what if I provide one integer and one double? Then definitely answer will come in the double format. Okay, so here the number written is 4 and 65.66. So one integer and one double is provided, then answer will be 4.0. Whether you are storing it in any variable or not, it's up to you. If I write mat.min and if I provide three different values to find the smallest number, okay, in that case Java will give you error. Okay, understood this much? The next function is math.round function. Okay, now this function is very different than the other functions. Okay, this function will round up or round down the value provided. Okay, function is used to round up or round down the value provided. Okay, now here the most important part is this function works in two different steps. Okay, let us assume the value I am providing to mat.round is approximately this value. Okay, so what mat.round will do and what kind of answer it will return? So it will always return the answer in the form of integer. It will never return double answer. It will return the answer in the form of integer, and if you are providing very big number, then it will give you answer in the form of long. Okay, now what will be the answer here? So first step, what mat.round will do is it will remove all the decimals except the first decimal. So if this is the number, it will remove the last uh, remaining decimals. Only one decimal it will keep. That is the first step. Then in second step, what it will do, if after the decimal, whichever number is there, if it is 5 or greater than 5, then it will increase the mantissa. Okay, so 455 will become 456, but I can see here the number is neither 5 nor greater than 5, so it will keep my number as it is. So final output will be 455 only. Okay, if you write int x is equals to mat.round and this time I am providing number, okay, which is greater than 5, then in that case the first step, as I told you, what it will do, it will remove all the decimals and it will keep only the first decimal point. That is the first step it will do. And after that, what I see is after point the number is bigger than 5, then 45 will become 46. Okay, understood mat.round how it is working? Yes, children? Okay. After math.round, the next function is math.sqrt. What is the job of this function? So this function is used to calculate square root of a number. Okay, square root of a number. Whatever number you will give, it will calculate the square root of that number. Okay, for example, if I write one more thing, it will answer you in the form of double only. Whether you are providing a number which is giving you double or not giving you, the answer will always come in the form of double. So I wrote mat.sqrt 25. Okay, so answer expected is pi, but I told you the answer will be written in the form of double. So answer will not be 5, it is 5.0. It is 5.0. You always have to write like this. Okay, in ICSE boards they'll cut your marks if you are not writing point 0 in the double format. Okay, the next function after mat dot square root is actually a mat dot cube root, mat dot cbrt. What is the job of this function? So this function is used to calculate cube root of a number. Acha, one more thing I forgot to tell you is square root function never works with the negative value. So if you write double x is equals to mat dot sqrt, and if you write minus 25, then Java will give you error. Java will give you what? Error. You cannot have a square root of a negative number. Okay, so square root function will not work there. Moving forward to the cube root, so it calculates a cube root of a number, and here the answer is always in the form of double. So mat.cbrt, and in the bracket you can provide your number. Remember one more thing, instead of number you can provide variables also. Okay, it might also happen that you have one variable integer y is equals to 125. Like this also can be there. So instead of writing 125 in the bracket, you can write directly the variable y. Okay, so here the answer will be absolutely correct. It is 5.0. Okay, and you can provide a negative number. So you can write math.cbrt, and in the bracket you can write minus 125. Okay, so here the answer will be minus 5.0. So that is our cube root. The next function is mat.pow, the function which is taking more than one argument. Okay, so far whatever functions we have learned, it takes only one argument, but this math.pow function will take two arguments. Okay, so what this function will do? So this function will return the value of first argument raised to the power to second argument. Okay, so a raised to b, if you want to calculate, you can use mat.pow. But one more time, mat.pow is a double kind of function, so it will return you answer in the form of double. So I am writing mat.pow 5, that is my base, and 3 is my power. So what is 5 raised to 3? Yes children, it is 125.0. okay, 125.0. You can provide values in point, you can provide values without point also. Next function, most important function, is math.seal function. Now what does this function will do? Okay, it is used to find smallest nearest integer. Smallest nearest integer? No, it will find the largest nearest integer, or you can say larger nearest integer. Okay, what does this mean? It's very simple. Now let us assume I have a number 5.36. Can you please tell me this number is coming between which two numbers? if the number is 5.36, it is coming between which two numbers? So it is coming between 5 and 6. Okay, my question is 5.36, it's a double value, so I got all the double values, bigger double value and smaller double value. So 5.36 is coming between 5 and 6. Now from 5 and 6, which number is a larger number? Absolutely correct. 6 is a larger number. So what it will do? That 6 is known as a seal of 5.36 and 5 is actually a floor of 5.36. Okay. So we have a floor function, we have a seal function. Let us assume I have same number, I have some different number, 6.423, and it is a negative number. If it is a negative number, then which is the smaller, between these which two numbers this minus 6.423 is coming? So it is coming between minus 6 and minus 7. Now which number is larger from minus 6 and minus 7? Yes, minus 6 is a larger number, so this is my seal, and minus 7 is smaller number, so it is my floor. Okay, so here I am writing double x is equals to mat.seal, and in the bracket I am providing a number. Let us assume my number is 5.423. So here value of x will become 6.0. Okay, you can work with negative number also. Double x is equals to mat.seal, and my number is minus 333.233. Okay, so minus 333.233 is coming between minus 333 and minus 334, out of which minus 333 is larger. So answer will be x is equals to minus 333.0. Okay, the reverse of seal is floor, so you can write mat.floor. Okay, this function is used to find nearest smaller integer. Okay, though it is finding the smaller integer, but answer is always in the form of double. Okay, so double x is equals to mat.floor, and in the bracket I am writing any random number. So 34.33 is going between 34 and 35. But which number is a smaller from 34 and 35? The number is 34 only. So answer is 34.0. This function can also work with a double value. So mat dot floor, and in the bracket I am writing minus 34.11. Okay, now minus 34.11 is coming between minus 34 and minus 35. But which number is smaller? Minus 35 is smaller. So answer is minus 35.0. So we have a mat.seal, we have a mat.floor also. Okay, understood this much? Any doubt here? Okay, next function is very interesting function, function number 10. This is mat.random function. Okay, this function generates any random number between 1 and 0. It is providing any random number between 1 and 0. Okay, and this function will not take any argument. So if I write double x is equals to math.random, it will give me any random number. It can be 0 point so and so, or it can be 0 point this way. Any random number will come as an output. Now how to use this math.random in the program? If you wanted to use math.random, and suppose you wanted to generate a number which is between 1 and 10, not 1 and 10, 0 and 10, then what you have to do is you have to write math.random multiply by 10. multiply by 10 and you put it into the double variable. Okay, so variable x will be any number between 1 and 10. It should be actually ideally between 1 and 10, but answer will never ever reach 10. Okay, so it will be 0 to 9. Whatever answer is coming will be between 0 to 9. So x is equals to any random number like this, or it can be x is equals to any random number like this. Any random number will come. Now if you wanted to remove the decimal points, you can round it. You can put it in math.round, so it will remove all the decimal part and you will get a perfect integer value. Okay, this is how math.random works. Okay, after math.random, the next function we have to learn is uh, okay, then we have math.log, math.sin, math.exponent, sine, cos, tan. All these are there, but they are not there in your 10th grade syllabus. Okay, so we have to do these many functions only. Let us have a quick recap of whatever we have done. So we have started with mat.absolute, which gives you only positive value, negative turns into the positive one. Then we have mat.max, it calculates the largest value. Mat.mean calculates the smallest value of two values. Mat.round will round down the number. Okay. Then mat.square root, it will calculate square root of a number. Cube root will calculate cube root. Power will calculate power raised to. Seal will give you the nearest larger integer, and floor will give you nearest smaller integer. Random will calculate the random number. Okay, so all these are our math functions in Java. Thank you so much for being here. This is once again Sunil sir. You can like or subscribe my channel, my videos. Thank you.